Good morning and welcome. Nice to see you here joining me this morning. And I'm in foggy Norris Point. There's a little bit of snow on the mountains, but nothing on the ground as you got in Corner Brook. And I woke up this morning and there wasn't any electricity here. So I panicked for a moment, but luckily it came on around 9 o'clock. So I'm glad to be here, but I had a backup this morning. Castine was home. And I can still see parts of San Francisco on my legs. So I apologize for that. Yesterday morning, I thought I'd be really smart and do a background of San Francisco, but it fooled me up and I looked like a ghost through the whole class. So I've got to get Castine to help me erase San Francisco. So I can see my legs are gray and red. That's okay. Long as you can hear me, and we're sitting comfortably in a chair, and this is a gentle chair yoga class. So we may use a stretchy band this morning. So if you have one close by, if not, then don't worry about it. We'll have it for next week. So rest your hands on the top of your thighs and sit up nice and straight. And your feet should touch the floor or rest on a pillow or a block if you have one. Or in my case, rest on the Golden Gate Bridge. Lift up through the crown of your head and all the way down to your tailbone. Be aware of your breath, tuning into the breath, and notice if you're breathing quickly. Notice if you can slow your breath down. So you want to slow your breath down as much as you comfortably can. And the yogi that I trained under said our life is measured by the number of breaths we take. So right there is reason enough to slow your breathing down, and yoga helps us do that. So straight spine, notice your shoulders, just move them a little bit, loosen them up. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, feel your belly move, feel your ribs expand and your chest lift. So just place one hand on your chest so that you can feel that full deep breath. It's a 360 breath through the whole front of your body, sides, and your back, all the way from the shoulders to the rib cage. Excuse me. So just tuning in to the breath for a few moments and notice where that breath is, how it feels. And we're going to focus on the little pause this morning. The little gap in time, just as you inhale, just before you exhale, and again, just before you inhale again. So that little full cycle of breath, we're going to tune into that cycle. So deep breath in, pause, excuse me, exhale to a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, inhale deeply, pause, and then exhale comfortably. So that pause is so important. It's a form of meditation or relaxation. It's when your body actually heals in that space. So if you meditate, you're in that pause, relaxing. So focus on the pause, be aware of that space. And throughout the day, if you're working, if you're on the computer, take a moment to focus on your breath and focus, bring attention to the pause. If you're walking, it's a good time, almost brings you closer to nature. So bring your left ear to your left shoulder for a moment, see how that feels. Open your mouth, relax your jaw, deep breath in and out. So the breath is in through the nose and out through the nose, unless you feel you have to exhale through your mouth. So again, it's listening to your body. If you've got a lot of tension, tightness, if you rushed to get to the chair this morning, then just exhale through your mouth a couple of times and just force the body to respond to the breath. Bring your head to the center, slowly bring your chin to your chest. Bring your head to the center and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. See how that feels. Tuning into the space. Feel the neck lengthening. Feel the shoulder releasing with each exhalation. Excuse me. Bring your head to the center once more. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Place your right hand on the chair comfortably. So if your chair is on a wooden floor, please be extra careful that you don't slip or slide. And bring that left arm up. Now let the shoulder relax. So as you reach up, try to bring your shoulder back. So it's a little stretch through the waist and rib cage. We're not focusing on the shoulder right now, just the waist and rib cage. And we're going to lean right. Chin is neutral. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Slowly come back to the center. Reach once more. Lift, feel the shoulder lifting. Now relax the shoulder. Lean right once more. Lift up through the crown of your head. Stay seated on the chair. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to the center. Bring your left hand down by the chair. Trace a little circle. Opposite direction. And release. Place your left hand on the chair. Reach that right arm up and feel your shoulder lifting. Now bring the shoulder down and move left. Chin is neutral. Lift up through the crown of your head. We're keeping the neck muscles engaged, keeping the shoulder relaxed, and just a nice little stretch along that right side of the rib cage and the waist. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Come back to the center. Reach the right arm up a little higher. Chin is neutral. Now bring the shoulder down and move left. Chin is neutral. Remember the string, like a bungee cord, reaching through the crown of your head and all the way down to your tailbone. Breathe in. Slowly come back to the center. Bring your right hand down by the chair. We're going to trace a little circle. So now working into the shoulder. If you have any clicking, that's fine. If you have pain, stop immediately. Opposite direction, you can move your fingers. Make sure you don't have any tingling in the fingers. And release. Shrug, breathe in, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. So hopefully there's a back to your chair. You want to hold on to the back of the chair as low down as you can reach, almost to the seat. Breathe in, lift your chin, let your chest move forward, lift your chin, look all the way up towards the sky, and bring your shoulders down. You don't want your shoulders up around your ears. You want them down, away from the ears. And just a little chest opener here. Lift the chin. You can open your eyes or close them if the lights are bright. Excuse me, breathe in, breathe out, and release. Slowly sit up, bring your hands overhead, inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Just rest your belly towards your thighs. Rest your hands towards the floor. Chin towards your chest. Lengthening through the spine. Reversing any tension, tightness you may have there. This reverses the effects of gravity. If you find you're dizzy or lightheaded, slowly come back up to a seated pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to walk our hands all the way up our shins. Rest your palms on our thighs. Breathe in, tuck those elbows in. Squeeze the shoulders down and back. Leaning into the palms. Lean forward, lift your chin. Again, one more time. Feel a little stretch through the lower back. Deep breath in and out. Inhale and release. Sit up straight. Bring your chin to your right shoulder. Now look all the way down under the right armpit. Reaching into the neck, along the back of the shoulder, the trapezium muscle. You can bring your left hand down by your chair. Just use the weight of your left arm to gently increase that stretch. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Release, bring your hand back to your thigh, bring your head to the center. Shrug, lift it up, inhale up. Excuse me, exhale down. Shoulders are relaxed. You're going to bring your chin to your left shoulder and look all the way under the left armpit. See how that feels? So this is a very safe stretch to do for your neck. And if you wish to extend that stretch a little more, bring your right hand down by the chair. Move the fingers, make sure you don't have any tingling. Keep breathing. So the 3-part breath always, belly, ribs, and chest. And when you're comfortable with the breath, you feel your whole body expanding, being energized. And sometimes in the afternoons when we're looking for that cup of tea or coffee to wake us up, if you do some deep breathing, it's just as good as a cup of coffee. And bring your hand back to your thigh, bring your head to the center. One more shrug. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, let it go. We're going to touch our elbows together, touch our palms together. Now lift your elbows and drop your hands slightly forward. So again, stretching through the upper back and shoulders here. If that's too intense, just let your arms relax, keep them bent, but space them a little bit. You're still opening the shoulders, but not as intense. So if it doesn't work for you this morning to touch your elbows, that's fine. Just find the space that works for you. And that's the nice thing about yoga, is that you do what's comfortable for you, and it doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. And you're breathing into the pose, because if you hold your breath, that tightens the muscles, and it actually increases your blood pressure. So it's really important to breathe in and breathe out, to a count of 4 as you inhale, to a count of 8 as you exhale. Or whatever that number is for the inhale, just double that for the exhalation. Release, shrug, inhale, lift the shoulders, and exhale, let it go. Place your right hand on your left shoulder. Breathe in. We're going to lift that right elbow up at chin height and gently bring it towards your chin or throat. So again, working the shoulder, the biceps. Nice, easy stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep your feet and knees together. Take a deep breath in. You can hold it here or gently twist to the left, looking beyond your left shoulder. So working the shoulder and along that right waist, or just hold the first pose. Your choice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. This is a good stretch for the golfers out there. Come back to the center. Bring your right arm down. Shake it out. Left hand on the right shoulder. Breathe in. Right hand is on the elbow. You're going to lift that elbow towards your chin and bring it in closer towards the throat or chin. Excuse me. Keep breathing. So you can hold it here or extend the stretch a little more. Keep your knees close together and gently move towards the right. Look beyond your right shoulder. Little stretch. Feel it into the waist, the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And slowly come back to the center and release. Again, shrug, because it's my favorite pose. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, let it go. And most of us keep a lot of tension in our shoulders there. So it's really important to do a few shrugs. Your right hand, you're going to sit towards the left side of your chair. Your right hand is going to rotate so your fingertips reach towards the seat, the back of the chair. Push your palm on the seat. Breathe in and lean towards the back of the chair. Feel the stretch along the forearm, the wrist. So again, this should not cause any pain. It should feel like a good stretch. So be aware of that. If it's too intense, sit up a little bit and then try it again. And this is a good stretch to do at any time throughout the day. If you're on the computer, if you're clicking at the keyboard, if you're knitting, sewing. So just to give your wrists a break. Inhale. Exhale. Sit up for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, lean back one more time. A little further if you can. Fingers are spaced wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And release. Come forward. Shake that right hand out. Sit to the right side of your chair. And the left hand, we're going to rotate it towards the back of the chair. So it doesn't matter if you've got it at the front of the chair or the back. You just want your palm to sit comfortably on the seat of the chair. Deep breath in, lean back. When you feel the stretch, hold it there. You can space your fingers wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit up for a moment. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to lean back a little further this time if that works for you. Feeling the stretch, breathing into it, and just being aware, tuning in and noticing the space that you're working on right now. And that's the nice thing about yoga, is that it forces you to slow down and just tune in to that one space that you're working on, and breathing into that space and exhaling any tension. And just being aware if there's tension there. Most of us don't even realize when there's tension in our bodies. So it's important to be aware. And release. Sitting comfortably back on your chair. You can move to the very back of your chair so that your back is supported. And just straighten that right leg. Lift it up. Just a little stretch through the quad. Breathe in. Breathe out. Point your toes away. So if you have a stretchy band, you can use the stretchy band to place under your thigh if you need a little bit of extra support here this morning. So we're going to point the toes and lift the toes, and then rotate your foot so the little toe reaches towards the floor, and you feel just a gentle release, a little stretch into the inner knee, the inner thigh, the calf. If you're comfortable here, you can glance beyond the left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. Come back to the center. Point your toes and lift your toes. Now we're going to bring the big toe towards the floor. So right away you feel the other side of your leg, the outer thigh, the knee, even the ankle. Hold it here, or if you want to increase just a little more stretch, just glance beyond your right shoulder. Palms on your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. Come back to the center. Point your toes and release your right foot. Straighten your left leg. Point your toes. Again, use your stretchy band. If you're using your strap or stretchy band, do not put it behind your knee. Put it behind your thigh or calf, but don't put any pressure behind the knee. Lift your toes. And lifting that leg as high as you can, we're going to rotate, bring our little toe towards the floor. Feel it inside the knee, inside the thigh. You can look beyond your right shoulder if that works for you. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Lift your toes. Now point your toes. Inhale. Lift your toes. So you're pushing through the heel. Feel the calf stretching. Rotate your foot. Just twist it so the big toe reaches in the direction of the floor. Changing the positioning of the stretch on the outside of the leg. And you can glance beyond the left shoulder. Notice your jaw. Let it relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back to the center. Lift your toes. Now point your toes and release your foot. Both feet to the floor. Tap your toes and relax. We're going to sit to the edge of the chair and bring your right leg forward. Lift your toes again. Now point your toes, rest your foot on the floor, and you want the four corners of your feet on the floor. Hands on your left thigh, breathe in, lift up tall. On the exhale, we're just going to lean in towards the thighs. Just a gentle stretch again through the back of the calf, the ankle. You may feel the stretch all the way up the back of the thigh into the hamstrings. But again, it's just a gentle release. There's no pain associated with any of these stretches. If you have arthritis, you should know your limits and do what's comfortable so that you don't have any pain tomorrow. So a half stretch is better than not doing it. So rather than leaning all the way forward, you may just sit up and then just move slightly forward. And release, lift your toes again, and just roll your foot from side to side, working the ankles So important for our ankles to be strong for good balance. And release. Right foot directly under the right knee. And we're going to stretch out that left leg and lift the toes. And move your left foot to the left. Keep breathing to the center and move it slightly to the right. Center. Now slowly place your foot on the floor, 4 corners on the floor, equally balanced, hands on your right thigh. Breathe in, lift up tall. On the exhale, we're going to lean forward until you feel the stretch. So keep the neck muscles engaged. Remember the string at the crown of your head. Don't let your head flop down or forward. And keeping the foot firmly planted so you don't roll to one side. Feel the stretch. Keep breathing. Notice sometimes we clench our teeth if we're focusing or concentrating. So be aware of that as well. And release. Slowly bring your feet together, tap. And relax, sitting comfortably. We're going to cross the left leg over the right, and we're going to trace a little circle. Again, working the ankle, sole of the foot, opposite direction. And we're going to do an upper body twist. So right hand is on the outer thigh. Left hand is on the seat of your chair. Breathe in, lift up tall, and exhale, look beyond your left shoulder. So now you're using your right hand to pull on that outer thigh, and that gives you a little extra stretch along the outer hip. And you can move your foot, if you wish, circling or trace the alphabet, or do the number 8. Count to 10, just trace the numbers with your big toe. Inhale, exhale. Now open your eyes as wide as you can, and we're going to look way back beyond the left shoulder to work the muscles around our eyes and soften those muscles. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And release. And tap your feet. Now rest your left foot on your right thigh. Breathe in, and on the exhale, lean forward. So just resting your hands on your thighs, or hold your elbows and rest your elbows on your thighs. Lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. So move your toes, and that's checking for any tingling going on. Sit up for a moment, take a deep breath in, hold your elbows once more, and on the exhale, we're going to lean into the thighs a little more. So check your right knee. It should stay above your foot, so there's no extra strain on the knee itself. Lifting through the crown of your head and reaching all the way to the tailbone. Leaning in a little more if you can. Feel the stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Bring your left leg forward. Shake them out. Cross the right leg over. Trace a little circle or numbers or alphabet, whichever you wish. I'm going to place our left hand outside the right thigh. Hold on to the chair with your seat, your hand on the seat. Lift up tall, breathe in, and on the exhale, look beyond the right shoulder. So you're using your left hand to push or pull the thigh, and that increases the stretch through the whole upper body. And focusing on your right foot for a moment, just moving the toes up and down, opening the toes, circling number 8 or the whole alphabet. Just whatever you can focus on there. And we're going to open our eyes as wide as we can and look way back, and that relaxes the muscles around the eyes and the crow's feet, they're called. I remember I had a neighbor one time that was selling makeup, and she came in and she said, I need someone to practice on. I said, okay. So she said, this cream is really good for those cow's feet around your eyes. And I said, cow's feet? Yes, she said, you know, the wrinkles that we get around our eyes, cow's feet. She said, they're really good. Well, I don't think she did much with selling the makeup. I think she gave it up after a while. They were crow's feet, not cow's feet. And relax, come back to the center. We're gonna rest your right foot on your left thigh. Left knee is above your left foot. So place your palms on your thighs, not on the knee, and just lean in towards the thighs. Chin is neutral. So right away, you feel that stretch into the hip, thigh, into the buttock. Move your toes, just checking for tingling so that you're not pushing on any nerve running through the buttock or thigh, back with the hamstrings. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and slowly come up. Now hold your elbows, breathe in. And again, as you exhale, lean into the thighs. This is a more intense stretch. So if it's too much, just go back to resting your palms on your thighs. So this uses the upper body weight a little more. Let your jaw relax. Feel your belly expanding as you inhale deeply. Feel your whole upper back expanding. Exhale through your mouth, let it go. So this is a great stretch to do if you're a walker, a runner. If you're sitting for any length of time, it's an easy stretch to do sitting. But it's so important to stretch the hips and get the synovial fluid moving through the joints. So if you're moving or you're sitting, it's important to do this stretch. And release. Come back to the center, place both feet on the floor. So sitting at the edge of your chair, you can bring your feet close together or bring them chair width apart. Take your hands and place them on the seat of the chair. Breathe in, bring your belly to your spine. We're going to push our hands into the chair and lift our bottoms up off the chair. So you can use your hands or not. But the most important thing to remember is that your chair is not going to slip away from you. So that's why it should be on carpet or on your yoga mat. And slowly sit down. So we're using the quads, the thighs. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift your bottom off the chair. And even if you go into that motion, just pushing your hands down and lift and release. Or breathe in, push your hands down and lift all the way up and hold it there. Feel your quads working. Knees stay above your feet. Don't let your knees hide your toes at any time. Breathe in. Lifting up through the crown of your head. Inhale and slowly come back to the seat. Just shake both legs, loosen them up. And release. Arms overhead. Inhale, look up, exhale, fold forward. Chin to your chest. Let your head release. Let your spine release. Open your mouth, let your jaw relax. Deep breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly walk your hands all the way up your shins. Rest your palms on your knees. Inhale. Bring your chin to your chest. Bring your belly button to your spine. As you exhale, round your back. So you need to be a little forward on the chair for this to work. If you're too close to the back of the chair, you can't round your back. Soften the elbows. Chin towards your chest. Inhale. Excuse me. Exhale. Inhale. Slowly sit up and push your palms into your thighs and slide them all the way up towards your hips. Squeeze those elbows in. The shoulders are down away from your ears. Squeeze the elbows, squeeze the upper back together as if you're holding a tennis ball. Squeeze that tennis ball. Close your eyes and lift your chin. Little stretch through the neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward and quickly release. One more time. Breathe in. Push your palms down. We're going to slide them along the thighs. Tuck your elbows in and right away feel your shoulders come down. Squeeze the shoulders towards the back of the chair. Bring your hands all the way up towards your hip bones. Squeeze those elbows in, opening the chest, opening the heart. Lift the chin, close your eyes. Feel the stretch, keep breathing. You'll feel the breath through the chest. Still working the belly. Inhale. Exhale. And look forward and quickly release. Hug your upper body, breathe in, chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, touch your elbows together, touch your palms together, and lift your elbows up, or keep your hands, your arms spaced, your choice. Lift your elbows up. If your elbows are touching, just let your hands fall forward, your chin is neutral. If your elbows aren't touching, just bring them up to shoulder height with your head forward. So whichever pose works for you this morning, hold it there, breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, and release. Overhead, reach up, grab your left wrist, gently pull right, chin is neutral. Feel the stretch along that whole left side. Lift up through the crown of your head. Keep the neck muscles engaged. Come back to the center. We're going to grab the right wrist, pull it left, and lift up through the crown of your head. Feel the waist lengthening. And breathing in deeply, feel those muscles between the rib cage, the intercostal muscles, giving them lots of oxygen, expanding through the chest, the sides of the body, and the whole upper back. So being aware of the breath coming in and being aware of the breath leaving your body. Come back to the center, nice wide stretch, extend those arms out and lengthen through the fingertips if someone is pulling on both wrists in opposite directions. Inhale, exhale, trace little circles with your arms. Now make sure the shoulders are down, not up. You don't want to put any extra strain on the shoulder blades. Opposite direction, keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and all the way up, palms in, touch your palms together, interlace your hands and point your fingers, pointers up. Breathe in, squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your belly, and look up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, look forward, nice wide stretch all the way down. Hands to the chair, shrug, inhale, lift up, exhale through your mouth, let it go. Roll your shoulders back, forward, and shrug once more. Inhale, lift, exhale, let it go. So sitting comfortably towards the back of the chair, you want your shoulders to stay where they are. You don't want them to lift at all for these next few poses. And we're going to touch, just imagine that we're pulling bread dough or gum or Play-Doh. So we're going to pretend the Play-Doh is in our fingertips and we're going to hold. So we're going to make a square box. So we're going to go from corner to corner and stretch that Play-Doh out and back, and stretch that Play-Doh out and back, and stretch it out and back, and stretch and back. So keep the shoulders down or they'll get really tired if they're up too high. So stretch and back and stretch it out and back. Shoulders relax, keep breathing, stretch, relax, stretch, relax. Opposite corners, pulling with the left hand up and back, and stretch and back. Stretch, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep your chin neutral, lift up through the crown of your head and move, stretch, back. Inhale, reach and back, and inhale, reach, back, and come at shoulder height. Breathe in and stretch it out and back, and pull and back. So imagine that dough, you're pulling the dough, you're pulling the Play-Doh, whatever you're imagining, whatever color it is, you're just going to stretch it out and keep the shoulders down. Breathe in, breathe out, stretch it out, and up and down. The right hand goes up and down. The right hand lifts and down. Inhale, reach and down. Inhale, reach and down. Inhale, reach it up and down. Inhale, reach and down. Left hand is on top. Breathe in, fingertips are touching. Inhale, stretch and down. Inhale, reach it up, chin is neutral, sorry. Reach, lift up through the crown of your head and bring those shoulders down. We have a tendency to lift the shoulders as we lift the hand, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep the shoulders down and we're lifting through the crown of your head. This works the biceps, the triceps, and back at shoulder height. Reach and reach. And from corner to corner, right hand up, reach, keep breathing. Corner to corner, opposite sides, left arm up and reach. Almost like we're skiing. There's snow on the mountains there this morning. It's like someone sprinkled sugar, icing sugar. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Shake it out. Shake your arms at shoulder height, all the way down. Bring them forward. Shake, 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 and rotate. Palms up at shoulder height forward. Palms down. Palms up. Palms down. All the way up. Interlace your hands. Pointers up. Squeeze your knees. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your buttocks. Breathe in. Look ahead and look up. Nice, easy stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Look forward. Nice wide stretch. We're going to grab the back of the right thigh. Inhale, lift that right knee, lift the toes. You can grab the back of your thigh or the front of your shin. Inhale, as you lift the knee and toes, lift your chin. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, look forward and slowly push that heel down like you're pushing it through mud. And again, inhale, lift that right leg, lift the toes, hug the shin, lift the chin. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward, slowly releasing. Keep the belly strong, slowly releasing that right heel down. Relax the toes, left side. Inhale, lift the toes, hug the shin, lift the chin. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, look forward, keep the belly strong, and slowly, slowly, in slow motion, bring that left heel down, toes relaxed. Once again, inhale, lift up. Hug the shin, excuse me, lift the toes, lift the chin. You can lean towards the back of the chair. That takes any strain off your lower back. Keep breathing. Inhale, look forward, belly strong, slowly bring that left heel down. Let the toes relax. Straighten the right leg, lift your toes. Bring it down, straighten the left leg, lift your toes. And bring it down. We're going to use our stretchy band now. So sitting comfortably. Nope, not sitting comfortably. Sitting forward on the chair, we're going to take the hose in our right hand, throw it over the right shoulder, reach the left hand behind and grab the hose wherever you can reach. If you have any shoulder issues, just bring your hands to the very edge of the hose and let it rest there. Don't put any extra strain on your injury. If your shoulders are fine, bringing your hands closer together is the key. So eventually you won't need the hose. You'll grab your fingers. Breathe in, and we're going to pull on the hose. So the left hand is pushing into the back. The elbows are reaching in opposite directions, opening the chest. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and relax. Change it up. Left hand, grab the hose, throw it over your left shoulder, reach the right hand behind. So even if it's the edges of the hose, that's fine. You're just getting a little stretch. You want more intense. You're going to inch your hands closer together. Breathe in and lift up through the crown of your head and pull that elbow. Pull the elbows in opposite direction. The right hand is resting on your spine. Inhale, exhale. Our arm is shaky this morning. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, and release. Drop your hose, hug your upper body, breathe in, chin to your chest. Inhale, exhale, and release. Touch your elbows once more, lift your elbows up and drop your hands forward. Shoulders are down away from your ears. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and release. Sitting up nice and straight, focus on the right shoulder, breathe in. I'm going to bring that right shoulder all the way up to the right ear without moving anything else. Squeeze it up a little more, squeeze, 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 and release. Lift up straight and tall through the crown of your head, breathe in, lift the left shoulder just without moving your head, without moving anything else. Squeeze that left shoulder, bring it all the way up, and release. Roll the shoulders back. Getting tired now. Roll the shoulders forward and overhead. Inhale, reach up, exhale, lean forward. Chin is neutral. Trace a circle with your right arm. Wiggle the fingers, shake out the wrist. Breathe in, opposite direction. Change it up, left side. Inhale, exhale, opposite direction. Wiggle the fingers, shake out the wrist. And release. Slowly walk your hands all the way up. One more cat-cow pose. Finger palms on your knees. Breathe in, chin to your chest, belly to your spine. Exhale, round your back, soften the elbows, scoop out the belly. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, slowly sit up nice and straight, unfurling your spine. And relax, shrug, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. We're going to use this stretchy band once more. So half the hose and grab one end with your right hand and place it on your right knee, and the left arm is straight above. So it doesn't matter how much space you have here. You can curl it up if you wish, but you want to keep your left elbow bent at all times. Inhale, pull the left arm up and release. So we're working the biceps and triceps, and pull and release. Keep breathing and pull, release. We're going to do 5. Release, and 4, release, and 3. So there's always a bend in the elbow, and 2, and 1, and release. Left hand sits on the left knee. Excuse me, right hand is straight above, the right elbow is bent. We've got a 90 angle there. We're going to pull and release and pull. So you don't straighten your arm, you keep it always bent. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch both arms all the way up, grasp the hose, pull on the hose as much as you can. Bend your elbows like cactus or goalie pose. Space your knees a little wider. Breathe in, lift up through the crown of your head. So keep your feet, knees where they are, keep your hips and buttocks where they are. And just twisting to the right, feel the stretch through the belly. Look beyond the right shoulder, lift up through the crown of your head. Nice flat back, reaching up through the crown of your head. Feel the deeper stretch into the left side of the waist and the rib cage right now. Hold it there if you can. Keep breathing and slowly come back to the center. Lift your arms up. We're going to move all the way to the right, pulling on the hose. Inhale. So your feet are as wide as the chair. Come back to the center and move to the left. Keep the neck engaged. Lift up through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to the center. Pull on the hose. Bend your elbows like cactus. Lift up through the crown of your head. Keep your feet, knees, and hips where they are. We're gently going to move through the belly. Move to the left. Chin is to your left shoulder. Keep looking beyond the left shoulder. Pull the hose, opening the whole upper back, lifting up through the crown of your head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to the center and release. Hug your upper body. Chin to your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. Shrug again. Lift those shoulders. Squeeze them up. And relax. Right arm, we're going to make a little circle. You're going to look behind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, if you've had shoulder issues, please don't do anything that's going to make it worse. And release. We're going to reach that right arm up, straight up towards the sky. You're going to bring the left hand forward at shoulder height. Breathe in and slowly bring that right hand back by your chair. Palm faces the back of the chair. And the left hand, you're going to face the palm away from you. So as if you're pushing the ear, look behind at the right shoulder. And your palms, both palms are facing away from you. Breathe in and push those hands. Open them a little more. Keep them at shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your head forward. Bring both arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale down by the chair. Excuse me. Shrug. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. We're going to do a circle with the left arm. So it could be a tiny circle like this or a bigger circle. So just see how your shoulder feels. Breathe in. Excuse me. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So we're going to bring the right arm at shoulder height. Palm is facing down right now. And we're going to bring the left hand back facing the chair, the back part of the chair, and reach your palm towards the back of the chair and reach your right palm towards the outside, towards the right. So both palms, if you look, you'll see the top part of both hands. Look behind your left shoulder and push those hands away. Keep them at shoulder height if you can. If you've got shoulder injuries, just bring your hand down by the base of the chair. Your choice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And release. Slowly come back to the center. We're going to shrug, lift those shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. Hold the back of the chair close to the seat. Breathe in, just lean forward, keep the shoulders down and lift the chin, let the chest fall forward. So it's a tiny movement. Breathe in, breathe out, and release. Slowly sit up, keeping your right hand at the back of the chair. Lean forward and bring the left arm forward, palm facing, chin is neutral. So that right shoulder field stretch there. Again, there's no pain. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Slowly sit up, hold the chair with the left hand. So closer to the seat is best. Excuse me, breathe in, bring the right hand forward, exhale, lean forward, grab the chair, chin is neutral. Just stretching through the shoulder, all the way down to the wrist. Breathe in, breathe out, and release. So we're going to grab the left wrist or left arm anywhere you can behind your back and pull that down and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Feel this left neck lengthening. Feel the shoulder releasing. Breathe in. And you might have your elbow, that's fine, wherever you can just grab behind or shorten the hose again. No, the hose won't work. You gotta hold your wrist, your forearm, or your elbow. So you want to pull that shoulder away from you. And your right ear is reaching towards the right shoulder. And release, come back to the center. Now somewhere behind, grab your right arm. So your left hand, even it's up towards your elbow, your forearm, your wrist, or just your fingertips. So whatever motion you can, pull down towards the seat of the chair, feel the shoulder releasing, and then bring the left ear to the left shoulder. So this is a great stretch to do. And if that doesn't work, just hold the seat of your chair with your right hand and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. I knew there was an easy way to do it. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. So you want the shoulder as far away from your ear as you can get it. Breathe in and release. Come back to the center, both arms overhead. Inhale, reach the right arm up as if you're picking apples. Keep your hips on the seat. Release. Left arm, reach it up, move those fingers. Release. Right arm, reach it up, move the fingers. And the left side, reach, reach, reach. And release. Interlace your hands, palms towards the sky, and lift those palms up. Space your feet the width of your chair and slowly move to the left. Chin is neutral, lengthening through the waist. Inhale, exhale to the center. Lift those palms, lift up through the crown of your head and move gently to the right. Chin is neutral. Feel the stretch, lengthening through the waist, the rib cage. And release. Come back to the center. Nice wide stretch. Hands to the chair, knees together. Lift the shoulders up and release. Hold the back of the chair once more. Breathe in and lean forward. Chin is neutral. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Lift up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly sit back. Come to the edge of the chair and space your feet nice and wide. Lean into the right thigh. Inhale, sweep that left arm up. So looking forward, if you have any neck problems, if your neck is fine, look all the way up at the palm of your hand, chin to your left shoulder. Engage the neck muscles. Remember the string, always a string at the crown of your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. So we're going to bring that left hand down to the left thigh and slowly come up. Shrug, inhale, lift, exhale, relax. Leaning into the left thigh. Looking forward, if you have any neck problems, sweep that right arm up. If your neck is fine, bring your chin to your right shoulder and look at the palm of your hand. Reach up through the crown of your head and feel the ribs expanding. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Bring your right hand to your right thigh, looking forward, slowly sit up, shrug, lift those shoulders up and down. So you can do the same thing again, or you can rest your right hand on your right thigh and swing that left hand up, or rest your right arm inside your right thigh, inside your right knee, or all the way down to the calf, or all the way down to the floor. So if you're reaching to the floor, your elbow pushes into the knee, your knee pushes into the elbow. Feel the stretch through the inner thigh and sweep that left arm up. Glance back if you can, or look forward, but try and keep the neck engaged. Don't let your head flop forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Working the hips, the inner thighs, the whole upper back. Triangle pose. Breathe in, breathe out, and release. We're going to bring the left hand to the thigh again and slowly come up. Shrug, inhale, lift, exhale down. Left hand is sitting inside the thigh, the knee, or all the way down to the floor. Breathe in. Sweep that right arm beyond right shoulder, chin to your right shoulder, looking back or looking forward. Inhale. Keep breathing. Opening through the chest. Feel the whole upper back expanding. Deep breath in and out. So again, push the knee into the arm, push the arm into the knee, and release. We're going to bring the right hand down to the thigh and slowly come all the way up. Inch your feet in, overhead, arms up, look up, inhale, excuse me, exhale, come all the way forward. Chin to your chest, breathe in. Come halfway up, place your hands behind your thighs, breathe in, and pulling on your thighs as you slowly bring the chest forward. Make sure you're comfortable on your chair. You don't want to slip off the chair here. So you're pulling on the back of your thighs, your feet together, your knees are squeezed together, and pull on the thighs as you look forward. So a little back bend here. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Look forward, slowly sit up nice and straight, and then bring your chin to your chest. So the opposite stretch of what we just did. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale. Sit up nice and straight, bring your hands just up above the shoulder. We're going to work the eye muscles again. So without moving your head, just look from side to side. Keep breathing. This is good for the peripheral vision, which is so important as we get older. It's not just getting older, with the kids watching so many video games, they're losing the peripheral vision. So it's a good stretch to know. Teach your grandkids. From corner to corner, inhale, exhale, inhale up and down. Notice you're clenching your teeth. If you get dizzy, close your eyes. And from opposite corners, breathe in, breathe out. From side to side, inhale, exhale, inhale. Back to the opposite corners where we started. I had a bit of a headache this morning when I started yoga, and I should be ashamed to say that I was up at 7 and there was no power here. So I didn't get my cup of coffee till 8:30, and I think that's the cause of my headache, which is an awful thing to admit. And relax, close your eyes. But I had caffeine on backup if the power didn't come back on. She's out of the woods and she didn't get a moose right here to your right shoulder. I'm just as glad actually, because I don't know what she'd do. Killing a moose doesn't fit her personality at all. Come back to the center and left ear to the left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out, and release. One more shrug. Inhale, lift, exhale, let it go. We'll start our relaxation or Shavasana. So just to let you know that on Friday, the recordings will go out because it's a little bit of work to do the recordings because you have to go through them and take out the things at the beginning and the end that we don't need. So it's about an hour's work to get the recordings ready. So we'll do that tomorrow and send them out to you for those that want to do an extra class anytime throughout the month. So sitting comfortably. And again, thank you very much for joining me this morning. So make sure you've got a sweater or blanket or something to throw over your shoulders so you don't cool down too quickly. Sitting comfortably, lift up through the crown of your head all the way down to your tailbone. And just imagine your spine neatly stacked, straight and strong, like children's blocks. Picture those blocks. And just imagine your spine being that strong, being that straight, shoulders relaxed. And just imagine that you're somewhere very peaceful, very quiet. And just be there in that space, breathing in energy, exhaling any tension, tightness, negative thoughts or emotions. Allow your body and your mind to follow your breath, to completely relax, to slow down, and just to reboot. Each deep breath brings energy to every cell of the body, nourishing your body. And each exhalation releases tension, tightness, and negative thoughts. As I mention each body part, briefly bring your awareness to that space. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale all the way down to your right foot. Stretch out your toes. Release. Inhale, squeeze your right foot. Release. Inhale, squeeze your right foot, squeeze your right leg. Lift it up. Bring it back. Gently roll your foot from side to side and rest it comfortably on the floor. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, send that same awareness to your left foot. Stretch out the toes. Release. Inhale, squeeze the toes. Release. Breathe in, squeeze your left foot and relax. Once more, breathe in, squeeze your foot, squeeze your leg, lift it up, bring it down, and gently roll your left foot. Shake it out and rest it back on the floor comfortably. Feel your legs and feet heavy as they relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your hips into this chair. Release. Inhale, feel your belly expanding. Feel the ribs expanding. Feel the chest expanding. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in, sending that same awareness to your right hand. Open your hand, stretch out the fingers, the thumbs, the palm. Release. Breathe in, squeeze your right hand. Release. Inhale, squeeze your right hand, squeeze your right arm. Lift it up slightly. Bring it back. Roll it in and out. Bring it back to the center and just forget the right hand. Allow it to be heavy and relaxed. Deep breath in and out. Inhale all the way to your left hand. We're going to open those fingers and reach and stretch them out. Slightly up, bring it down, roll it in, Roll it out, bring it back to the center. Let your hand rest comfortably. Allow it to be heavy as it releases and relaxes. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders to the back of the chair. Relax. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders forward. Release. Breathe in and lift those shoulders all the way up towards your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let it go. Let your shoulders get heavy as they relax. Feel your spine straight and strong. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze all your facial muscles. Tighten your nose, your cheeks, your eyes, your ears. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. This time, as you breathe in, open your mouth and try to yawn. Relaxing your lips, your mouth, your tongue, your cheeks. And release. Breathe in, lift your eyebrows up towards your forehead. And relax. Let the muscles around your eyes soften. Relaxing your eyelids, your eyelashes, and the eyes themselves relax and draw inward. And bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. And just imagine that you can inhale through that space and exhale all the way down to the soles of your feet. Inhaling deeply, exhaling all the way down to the soles of your feet. Feel your feet heavy. And just imagine someone placing a cool hand on your forehead. And just imagine that person with a gentle touch, resting their cool hands on your forehead. And it should bring a smile to your face and relax all your facial muscles, relaxing any lines, any worries, any negative thoughts or emotions. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Let it go. And just breathe here in this quiet space for a moment or two. And notice how your breath becomes a soft whisper. There's a stillness, a peacefulness. And find the pause. Pause between the inhalation and the exhalation. The pause between the exhalation and the inhalation. See if you can lengthen that pause, just drag it out a little longer. And it is in this pause that your body totally relaxes. It feels like it's floating. And in this pause, your body heals, rejuvenates. And take a few moments throughout the day to focus on the pause. Bring your awareness back to this space. Bring your palms to your chest and namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope you have a good day, a good weekend, and hopefully we'll see you next weekend. And I'll send the recordings tomorrow. Thank you, guys.